probably live already. We're live.
Oh,
we're live.
And we're live. Happy Friday, you wonderful people. Raise a glass. Yes. Raise a glass. Bryn, cheers to you.
Cheers.
To a long weekend and Mirka's birthday and everything.
And my birthday, yeah.
Oh, that's right. And of course your birthday. That is it's a big deal.
And we have a very special guest today. I'm super excited about that.
Oh, we do have a very special guest today. We'll be he's actually going to join us in just a second. He's been on the show a bunch of times on just the regular Sarah and Vinny show. And he's hold on, let me make sure I have my people here. I want to see everybody's comments. I like to see.
You always do that live. You want to see that we're live somewhere.
I can see that we're live.
We exist.
So this person is I mean, I guess it's probably overstepping to consider him a friend because he comes on and promotes his shows that he's got going on. But he's we adore this guy. And in the last couple of days, knowing that he was going to be on the happy hour, I've been just sort of doing a deep dive into his social media and watching videos and stuff. And I'm always like, what was I saying to you earlier? Like, he's friendly, but snarky.
Right.
Oh,
there's a lot of anticipation here.
He's funny, but mean. Like he's
nice, but he's a real fucking jerk
nice,
sometimes.
But kind of a fucking jerk. No, he's great, kidding. But he's one of those guys that like isn't afraid to just go, "That's stupid. Stop doing that."
All right, I'm gonna give you a drum roll, okay?
All right, give me a drum roll. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this week's Happy Hour Extravaganza. It's Mo Mandel.
Hey, it's me.
Wow. Mo has a robe on?
I have a bathrobe. How could a guy who's mean be in such a cuddly robe?
I know.
You know?
Right. Exactly.
I actually like that. That's a pretty good. I think that should be my slogan for all my stand-up. Just like, he's nice, ... but
yeah.
Kind of a dick.
Friendly but snarky.
Right.
I'll take that.
Yeah. You have that friendly face, and then all of a sudden the things that are coming out of your mouth are hurtful. But I'm not, it's fine.
I was watching. No, I did a show recently with another SF comedian, Ali Wong, the other day.
Oh, yeah. Lucky you. We are huge fans of Ali.
Yeah, she's great. And she said to me, I love watching your act because you always seem like a guy trying to be a less nice guy.
Oh.
Huh.
Are you nicer than you? Are you trying to be less nice?
According to Ali Wong, I am a nice guy on stage trying to seem like he's less nice.
Yeah. I actually feel like there's, how people, there's no thought police. You can think whatever you want. And in your head, you're like, I could kill that person, or that person's a douche, or, whatever. I feel like you're the guy who, you're nice enough not to say every single thing that's scrolling across your forehead.
Yeah.
I think she's wrong. I think you're not as nice as even you appear to be.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So if I want to break down what you said, I am not nice on stage, but then off stage, also not nice.
No, but pretending, but not super hard.
Okay. I'll take that. All right. Fair. I like that. I'm not
even sure what I said.
I think that's as real as it gets, though. Everybody's got that nice side of you, and and
we all play different roles. Yeah, that's true.
I'll tell you, in stand-up, I've noticed, though, not even myself in general, but the guys on stage who are sweethearts are psychopaths off stage and very weird, and then kind of vice versa. So
I think don't trust nice people is the.
I think don't trust people.
Right.
Well,
that's actually solid advice. Mo Mandel.
Cheers.
In his fucking weird reverse Santa robe.
I know.
He's like I don't even understand that robe. Are you in New York? Where are you?
No, I'm in Portland, Oregon, actually.
Oh, you are? Oh, we're same time zone. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, same time zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got stuck up here.
Hold on, it's officially happy hour.
Happy hour.
Everyone, cheers.
Cheers.
You got a fancy drink. I like the straw.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, I want to say Mo Mandel is playing at the Punchline from the 21st through the 24th of July. At some point, we're getting you on the show.
That's right.
And which is a large part of why we wanted to have you on the happy hour, just to test out your connection. And it seems like it's fantastic. So, but there's the info right there. Live. We're live with Mo Mandel, punchlinecomedyclub.com to get the tickets for this. Yes, the world is opening up again. It'll be more than 30 people at this show. Is that correct? Is that correct?
It will be. I just want to say I'm loving the comments where it's all about how great Ali Wong is. This is fantastic. Yeah, I love how I have just done a great job of plugging Ali Wong, who really needed the publicity.
I know. Boy, that girl, no one knows about her. There it is. Ali Wong is awesome. Fantastic.
Oh, great. Well, I can only hope Ali Wong is doing the Tonight Show tonight, only talking about me. That's the only way that this will be, fair.
Equitable, right? Exactly. Yeah. All right. So, Mo, listen, at this point in the show, it's about 5:06. We are going to jump off of the Facebook platforms that we're on. So if you're watching on, if you're watching on the Sarah and Vinny Facebook, if you're watching on the Alice 973 Facebook, you need to go. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Let me put you on the bottom so you can follow.
Thank you. I like to
see if she can see if this is hard to do. It's not as easy.
It's hard. It's not as easy as it looks.
All right. I got to take that banner off. Oh no.
Yeah, get that banner out of there.
Oh yeah, and
put Mo on the bottom. See if he can do it.
Mo's. It's harder than it looks.
It's harder than it looks.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You got to get your hand or finger on it. It's reversed. You see how
oh man, this is like reading the Torah.
Well, you got a hangnail, you poor thing. All right, here we go. There it is. Oh, taking the learning curve was short for Mo Mandel. Very smart man.
Mo Mandel. He's going to be at the Punchline July 21st to July 23rd.
All right. Thank you, Facebook listeners. That's the link for you to go and join us. We're heading over to YouTube now where we can get dirty. It's not as family friendly over there.
The robe is coming off.
Oh yeah.
Still have a shirt on. I don't know if that
is. Well, I mean, the shirt could come off at any time. Like you said, it's a Friday. You don't know what's going to happen. Are we only on YouTube now?
Yeah, that's right. I like how he saved it for like the OnlyFans portion where he takes the robe off.
Yeah. We'll be OnlyFans 10 minutes in. It's good. All right, guys. So here we are. We're alone. I think we're alone now on YouTube.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for listening. So Mo, you're in Portland. Is that home base? Is that?
I have been hijacked by my marriage.
It happens.
Oh, yeah.
So I met my now wife when I was doing stand-up up here, and we were doing the long distance thing. And then she had a job that was about to happen in LA, so she was going to move. And then this little crazy COVID thing happened, and I was like, well, let's go up to Portland for a few weeks. And then, 73 years later, still stuck here.
Right.
Got the Delta variant,
No, you don't. Stop it. Did you get COVID during this whole thing?
I don't think I did, but I was convinced I would because my wife's a doctor. So while I was like trying to be careful, she was going into the hospital every day.
Oh.
And I was just like, this isn't fair because I'm just as exposed as she is, but she's like a hero on the front lines.
Right.
And I'm not a hero, but also exposed.
It's really, there's marriage for you. It's such a give and take.
It really feels like I got the worst of both worlds on that one.
Yeah. So although marrying a doctor is a good move,
that's pretty good. Yeah.
I was looking, I can't remember which one of your social media.
No prenup.
Shit, are you kidding me? She's so dumb.
Come on. No prenup.
We want prenup.
Yeah. No prenup. It was it was like here's how I talked her into it.
So much. Oh my God.
Here's how I talked her into it. She is a doctor, so she didn't make a lot of money for a while because she was in medical school, right? So I was able to save up some money. So I technically have more money than she does now. But if you look at our career trajectories,
the long-term curve.
In 3 years, this is really going to be a very sweet deal for me.
Does she have a ton of student loan though? Student debt?
She actually doesn't, oddly enough.
That's great.
Nice. Yeah.
His doctors, oh my God, I know a doctor. He's like in his 40s and he's still paying off his student debt, student loans.
Yeah, she is a huge nerd. So somehow she got like financial. She got like the merit, whatever that is, where they pay for the whole thing.
She a full-on doctor now?
Yeah, she's a urologist.
Oh my God. How do you handle that? She looks to handles penises all the time.
All day. Like it was so weird during COVID too, because she couldn't go into the Kaiser where she works. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that. But anyway, she works at someplace. And she'd be on Zoom in her office just zooming with guys' junk like this. So it was just crazy. She'd be like, I'm going into the office. And I'm like, you're basically just looking at porn right now. Like, that's basically what you're doing for the next 3 hours. So I was like, well, I'm going to look at porn out here in my office, at the kitchen table / my office, if that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Everybody has to go to the office, honey.
And it's pretty weird too. Cause like sometimes, she'll see people out in public and guys will just come up and say hi to her. And she's, of course, an ethical doctor. So she won't say how she knows anybody, but I'm always sort of like,
I've seen your dick.
Like, is that a client? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think that she could pick dudes out of lineups by their penises, though?
That's a very interesting question.
Like, are some of them so remarkable that she comes home and tells you, like, I can't tell you the name, but I saw this dick today that was just. It was
or do you prefer not to ask these questions?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question too.
Well, our ritual is every day she comes home, I take off my pants and she says, "This is the biggest one I've seen today."
Of course, right?
That's the only, and I can see in her eyes. She's like, top 5, but you know what I mean. That's the only way that our marriage can sustain itself.
It's hard to be married to a urologist. There's no question.
Well, the only thing I tell myself is she's probably not seeing the best ones, right? Like they're not in there for a high 5.
Oh, right. I don't just want to go show my. I think it would be weird. Like, do you think that boys look for male urologists?
I find that urologists of a certain generation, like my dad's generation or anybody a little older, they're like terrified by the idea of a female urologist.
So they might get a boner.
Right. But what my wife says is, a lot of times she has to put their finger up there, so why wouldn't you want a nice, thin, feminine finger as opposed to like one of these sort of meaty
lady finger?
Right. Exactly.
How did she decide that you're, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if I can handle it. Like if John was a gynecologist, I'd be like, take a good look, honey. Like,
I mean, look, we had this topic today on our show, the Secret Show, about an area where only the pros know how to stimulate.
Yeah.
Right. So I would assume your wife knows about that. And,
Hall of Famer.
Okay. And so do you got that?
I don't really know exactly what you're asking, but I'm probably not comfortable answering it. But I will say,
I get the message.
But like, it really is just like, it's been the greatest thing for my stand-up act because her whole life is ridiculous. Like she came home the other day. She's like, God, I did work 10 hours. I'm so tired of looking at dicks. I'm just like, well, you're going to hate what I had planned for tonight. And then I'm just like, oh, that's a pretty good joke. I can use that.
She's got to be tired of it.
I don't know how she chose that. I don't know how you decide to become a doctor. Everyone has so much esteem for you if you're a heart surgeon or a brain surgeon. And being a urologist is incredibly difficult. Sure. And yet as soon as you tell people that, they're like,
look at dicks all day.
Wow. Yeah, it takes all the dignity out of it. You're like, so just looking at balls, huh? That's what you're in there doing. Like people act like she's just in there, like, playing with Play-Doh, just batting them around and stuff.
Moving things. Like, well, let's put these over here.
Yeah, she's doing a little Charlie Chaplin routine with the balls.
Yeah, that's well, look, you married well. And that's, I think, the takeaway from this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that kitchen behind you is this is her apartment.
This is her apartment. Yeah. Everything.
Well, it looks like a very fitted kitchen.
Yeah, it's very strange right now too, because we're doing the kids thing. We're trying to make the kids.
Oh, you're trying to make those.
So like I didn't really quite keep track of her ovulation schedule. So then she had to, by the way, Coco Cupcake just said Momendale famous comic and then ha 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 ha. Coco, I just gotta say it hurts. I'm in a bathrobe here. It's 5 o'clock. It's a little early for a heckler.
Friday.
I'm gonna have to take a strong drink here.
Do it. Take it.
But I didn't realize how much sex you have to have when you're doing the baby thing. Yeah. Like it's like sprints. Like you hit those 3 days and it's just like,
yes, it's 11 days or whatever. Right. Do this hard.
It's exhausting.
When I was trying to get pregnant with my second kid, I said, John, I want the best sperm possible.
Yeah.
So I need
it from the other guy over there.
That I was in the back of my mind. But so I go, I need you to jerk off every day for 2 weeks leading up to, I want fresh swimmers.
Oh.
Wait, is that how it works?
Is that a thing?
Don't do this. This is not recommended. And the reason why is because, so then we're going for baby number 2. I get to the, the sweet spot in the month in the cycle, and I'm like, all right, baby, give me what you got. But it would take him too long because he was had been.
Oh, well, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
he was just like, would be working it, and then I wound up getting a UTI from all the overuse, and I'm like, okay, this month's baby is just not that's happening. I'm like, then the next month, I'm like, just don't worry about it.
Dude, I didn't know that you. Yeah, it makes sense. You probably got to get fresh ones, but I mean, the amount of sex you have to have. The last thing I'm doing is jerk it off.
Right.
It's like I gotta save it.
You've gotta. I really want the freshest that you have available. And I don't care how much work it takes. Because guys, when you get to a certain age, I don't know if this is everybody. Some guys, I guess, probably get themselves once a day, no problem. They're good for it. But for me, I'm like an 8-minute girl. Like if it's gonna be more than 8 minutes, let's figure out a way to rush this. Let's get it over with.
Rush it.
So what does that mean? Do you have him like jerk off in the other room, and then right at the last second he like runs in there and you guys?
He's usually pretty quick. We call it a cheap date because I'm a really dirty talker, Mo. Like
you are.
Oh my God,
she does accents and stuff like that. Which
I'll play roles. Mr. John
would totally give me a boner kill. Like she does really hilarious accents.
Or I'll put a wig on.
Wait, how does he know?
Oh, because we talk about everything.
Well, I was like, wait, you're also the co-host during the sex? Is that
I usually have a live stream.
We know way too much about each other's sex life.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I just don't have all day for that shit,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make it last, man. I want to spread it out.
Nah, let's
savor the moment.
Let me say something dirty and.
I definitely, I'm a sucker for that too. I don't know how, but like any kind of dirty, any kind of that, it's almost like dirty because she's doing it. It's like you don't buy the fantasy, but the fact that they're like going there, makes it hotter.
So your wife is a good dirty talker too?
Yeah, she can dirty talk. She can definitely dirty talk. I can't. I really can't.
You can't do it. It's hard for them.
I just feel like such a goofball.
You shouldn't. You should really try it. Even just say, oh God, the way you. I mean, I don't want to say, but the way that feels.
Let me write this down. I'm gonna write this down real quick.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not putting in dirty words.
Write this down.
Just say it in a metaphorical way.
But here's the thing: the dirty talk it has to be like just adjacent to who you are. It can't be totally left field.
It's true because you run the risk of cracking them up.
Cracking them up, or then you realize if you're the person receiving the dirty talk, like, oh, that's who you wish was having sex with you.
Yeah. Did I just yell Brad Pitt? I'm sorry. It's which I can't say he's never played the role of Brad Pitt, but it's that if you
wait from which movie? From which movie? Which Brad Pitt? Are we talking? Oh, is he 12 Monkeys Brad Pitt?
And the horses, the Legend of the Fall.
Legend of the Fall. Okay, that's good. Brad
Pitt. On that. Also, Thelma and Louise.
What about like Fight Club?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I actually liked him as Cliff Booth in the half of the movie that I watched from Quentin Tarantino.
Oh yeah.
Pretty hot in that. Yeah.
What was that again? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Exactly. No, but you have to. I mean, it ruins it if everyone starts laughing. Then I'm like, okay, well, this is fun, but I really wanted to get it over with, so the laughing is just not helping me get to that point. So you got to be careful about that.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful not to cross any lines because sometimes I'm like, come on, man. If you had this, then I'd be screaming right now. I'm kind of giving him shit, and he likes that. He likes it when I hate it. So it's it's hotter. It's hotter when I hate it. And but you got to be careful because you don't want to insult anybody.
Yeah, no, you can't be like, your mom's so controlling. You really got to make sure you just keep it on them. Like
that. Yeah.
I hate going to your house for holidays.
Yeah.
The other day, I asked her if she wanted to have sex, and she goes, "I'm not ovulating." I was like, "Oh, well, then I guess I wouldn't want to have an orgasm then." Okay, let's not even.
That is where you're. How many months have you been trying?
About 4 months. 4 months. But we'll see.
Is she's got to be over 35.
Yeah, she's 36. Yeah.
Oh boy, this is the time. Yep.
What's so crazy is that if you're over 35 as a woman, they call it a geriatric pregnancy.
They say your eggs are decrepit. That's so friggin' wrong.
Shouldn't there be like a term? Like it can't be like healthy pregnancy, geriatric decrepit pregnancy. I mean, there must be some sort of a spectrum.
Yeah,
we can go on that because it just feels, very unsexy.
It's unkind is what it is. Like for a woman to hear it's a geriatric pregnancy. She's 35. No wonder women feel old. We feel so self-conscious about getting old because everyone's telling us we're decrepit and geriatric. I'm in our 30s.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. I'm just so glad I don't have to deal with the whole, the pregnancy part of it. So I think I really lucked out on that.
You actually do have to deal with the whole pregnancy part of it. I mean, yes, you won't be squeezing that thing out your asshole.
We all know what he's saying. Yeah,
I do. But she'll,
he'll be there for support.
No, I got my agent. I told him as soon as this test comes back positive, we are on the road.
On the road.
That's the way to do it right there.
Yeah, we're working for that next special.
Yeah. You have a is it a joke that you have 46 Netflix specials? I'm assuming that's
it is a joke, yeah.
Okay, all right. I go, he doesn't have 46 Netflix specials. I would have
Oh, how impressive would that be if I'm like, yeah, Sarah, it has been a busy last couple of years.
Yeah. One of the things I thought was that pin to the top of Twitter or something.
Yeah.
You're just desperately flawed attempt to get this woman to marry you. Like this is,
oh my God,
I love it so much. And it's just, if you could have just sprung for a full Spotify, here it is. Here we go. Here they are on a boat.
And now a fantastic fact from Red Rock.
And this is the first commercial that comes on. And it's just like, all right, as soon as I get a good song, I'm going for it. And then here comes the second commercial. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Ready to go for it? Oh, third commercial. Who's ever even heard of 3 commercials? Fourth commercial.
So what does she think you're doing here? Does she
She's
know?
Gotta know,
she has
right?
to have
No, she doesn't know. I can't believe it because classy Dr. Gallet she's holding a can of wine. So that is just a little can of red wine.
That's
she's
the
got.
way to go on a boat. You're on a boat. Who's filming you?
The old sea captain who I gave my phone to. And this is like a warning I give to people who think about getting engaged on a boat. Remember, there is a dude driving that boat, and he's like 8 feet from you the whole time. So like when I was like finally passes and I was down on one knee saying these beautiful things like, Ashley, I love you. I want to have, there's just this guy like staring at us because he's staring. He's just like, just like this creepy little Captain Ahab.
Distracted. Iceberg straight ahead.
Right. I pull out the ring. He's like, treasure. It was weird. It was very weird. I felt like we had like this. It kind of felt like if you're at like a threesome and there's just one guy who gets tuckered out and he's just in the corner and you're just like, you're just going to kind of hang out.
The fly on the wall who's jerking off.
Do you then on this boat? I don't know what. I mean, it's hard to tell. It looks like a nice boat, a big boat.
It does.
Is there like a below decks where now, like, hey, I know what you're doing.
Oh, that reminds me of something hilarious. The below deck is it's just a toilet. This is like a very small boat. It's the cheapest one they had. And it's one of those toilets where you have to, I hadn't been married to a doctor at this point in my life. So I didn't have the money I have now. But it was one of those toilets where you have to like pump the pedal to get it to flush.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about those.
It's kind of like when being like an RV or something like that. You have to like pump it down. And so it takes a little while. It's kind of complicated.
Water. You're releasing water into the thing by pumping.
The reservoir.
Exactly. Yeah. Up into the top. So she's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, perfect. I'm getting the ring out. I'm getting all set, And then she's down there for like a really long time. And she insists she just couldn't figure out how to flush the thing or whatever.
Right.
So it was kind of like, already was like, where is she taking a shit right now? Like, like we're only on this boat for like 40 minutes. Like, what is going on? I'm just sitting there with the sea captain. He's like, hey, you got a good one. So
she's dropping a fine deuce.
She dropping the anchor. Yeah.
Of course.
So then she comes up and then I start this whole thing. And somehow, I don't know how she claims she didn't know. Like she claims she just was like, yeah, I thought it was weird. You were getting so angry at
Spotify.
Yeah. I was like, what did you think was going on?
Frustration is evident in that. I mean,
is.
like just watching him go.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
I don't know how I should have planned it differently.
Plus, you guys are standing in just like the most precarious position. Like, and when you finally do give her the ring, you're holding onto it. Like, do not drop this into the ocean.
Absolutely, right?
I mean, it's so weird. That ring, when I bought it, was the most expensive thing I owned. So it was more expensive than my car.
Oh, my.
And I just bought it, so I didn't really think about the insurance, so it wasn't insured.
Okay, so now here you are. Now he will not let go of that box. He's all, this cannot go, because she's now not holding on to any strings.
No, and she is bawling here. I mean, this picture at the end. Check out this picture at the end here. Let it play at the end. You'll see this picture. That's her. That's her. And her little sister, such a jerk. Within 3 minutes of us sending that picture, she made this meme that says, when a doctor and a comedian joined bank accounts. Her sister's such a jerk. It took her like 12 seconds to send this back. Like we were still on the boat.
Right there. That's a good sister. Was anyone else, were all these family people on the boat too watching this? Or was just you?
No. They're like literally, you could not fit another body on this boat. Like where the camera is the end of the boat.
Oh, it looks like a large boat. I guess that's
it's not a large boat.
King of the world.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, so no, it's just us. I mean, it was a great time. Oh, one other thing that it's not in this video, which is pretty cool, is while we were driving up the coast, this is in Santa Barbara, we stopped at a Walgreens because it was a romantic weekend, and I found a little trophy that looked like an Academy Award that said "World's Best Girlfriend." So while I'm on one knee and she knows at this point I'm proposing, I pull out that instead of the ring. And she thinks the whole thing has just been a joke. And she's just like furious for a second. I'm like, no, I'm right. I wouldn't actually do that. Yeah.
Oh, so that's not in was that captured on video though?
I had that's in the rough cut. Yeah,
yes.
That's awesome.
You got a streamlined version to keep people on Twitter.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I would like to, if I could,
Please,
a couple of other Mo Mandel. Just look, you're a good follow.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what Mo Mandel tweeted on June 30th. Chin up, Harvey Weinstein. Anything's possible in America. Hashtag Cosby's free.
Yeah, it's just nice to see a positive thing happen for once in this country.
Here's one from June 22nd. Mo Mandel on Twitter. There's no greater bravery than that of an attractive woman posting photos of herself looking attractive.
Can we just talk about that, though? I was trying to show my dad like Instagram, and he was like, so I understand this woman's a dentist and she's in a thong on the beach. Like, what is this? I don't understand. Why is everybody doing that? I'm like, I don't know. It's sort of the empowering thing now.
Sexy pictures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I jumped onto TikTok for a little while, and at Bryn was like, you got to check this out.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, that's great.
But it makes me feel like I missed out when I was 18 and smoking hot. You're supposed to say you're still smoking.
You still are smoking.
Right. Okay.
You still are 18.
Okay, thanks. Not what I was looking for, but
close
cigar. So, but it makes me feel like I missed out on this whole thing where I could have been, like a chick who bent over in front of cameras. Why did I not get the opportunity to bend over in front of cameras?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Sarah.
I'm sure there's a site where it's only that, by the way, where you can 100% could. It's like,
Not now I can.
Yeah, you could. I'm saying you now. I'm sure there's a site where it's that demo.
Oh, people who love thigh dimpling.
Whatever your gimmick is. I think it's pretty bizarre though with TikTok, because I don't know what kind of censorship they got over there, but like I'll post the most just normal stand-up video and they're like, this goes against our guidelines of whatever good content, and then it's like and then it's just like a 14-year-old like butt naked like dancing to a song with the N-word in it. And you're just like, what the hell is this? I don't understand how this is.
What do you suppose? Is it the amount of swearing?
No,
like what is it?
I honestly think they want TikTok to just be the controversy-free hot chicks dancing in stupid little comedy video site. So any kind of stand-up, you say anything edgy, they will cut. But girls can be dancing to like the most offensive, rap music,
right?
Like, mouthing along like with the N-word and stuff that's playing, and then they're like, "This is great. This is what the youth needs."
They're all about.
Right? It's very weird.
Yeah.
By the way, let me just tell you this. This is how my day started out. I get insulted online by some guy, right? He calls me an entitled douchebag under one of my stand-up videos. So now what I do now, because I have the time, is I start looking at their profiles. I just want to show you a picture of this guy who said, I am an entitled douchebag. I'm going to hold up to the camera.
All right, let's see.
Is he on like a Vespa? What is that?
He's a guy with a mullet and Danny McBride sunglasses on a Vespa. And I
Well,
looked him up. He's a failed DJ from Texas. I mean, how does someone like that?
Jealous. That's why you
DJ.
can't. He's jealous.
Yeah,
Mo, he's
totally.
jealous.
And then here I am from like trying to write my screenplay, trying to make a baby, thinking what kind of father I'm be, and then I'm just writing back and forth with this failed DJ on a moped from Texas for 3 hours this morning. Like, no, you're a loser.
You're the one. Hey, can I just say that best wishes for the family thing. You're be careful not to become the guy that goes from best uncle ever to guy who only cares about his kid. That's a thing. Like I remember my sister and brother-in-law, they were like the best aunt and uncle of all. And their own kids are like, fuck your kids. All we care about is uncle.
Well, not a problem because I'm not that good of an uncle. So that is not an issue.
So, all right, already set.
Already set. No, I'm actually, I'll see how I feel about my kid. Like kids. I'm not like a big kid guy.
You will be.
You will be.
That's what everybody says.
You're gonna love that.
You're gonna love it. Yeah.
You're gonna be fucked, bro.
Yeah. You're also, it's gonna be the greatest and worst thing that ever happened to you.
I
will say this though. Be jealous. Both my kids are over 20. They need I don't need to do earlier when I was making a lemon drop, my youngest came out and I was like, hey, you want a lemon drop? He's like, yeah, all right, I'll have one of the great. See you later. Next time you come out of your room, buddy. Thumbs up.
Look at her bragging.
See, this is what's so weird about the advice with kids. Like, it's the greatest thing ever, and the best part about it is it's over, and I'm done with it, and I can drink lemon drops.
Yeah, no,
you should totally do it.
The greatest and worst thing. Like it's totally worth it long run, and you will hate every minute of it. Good luck. Have a
That
great
sounds
time.
like life in general, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is true. Look, life throws you stuff. But you are famous, so that's going to be tough on them.
I'm just looking at the profile where you said you are famous. I'm waiting for someone to talk trash on the side.
Waiting for Coco
Coco
to fucking hit a rim shot.
Coco Cupcake.
He is famous. Coco, he's been on a million TV shows.
I had a show on. Do you remember the last time I was on during COVID? I had a series Discovery Channel. We shot this great episode, and then COVID came in and destroyed it. Because it was a show where he traveled around and going into like different places in America.
Right.
Can't do that anymore.
You were doing all this like whole small town thing.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well, you're gonna wait till the pandemic. I mean, it's close. It's close to being over. Like, stay the fuck away. The variants.
Delta. Yeah.
You got to see, like, as a stand-up going out there, like over the last 6 months, it's so funny because like living in such different. Each place is so different. Like I'm in Portland, like you have to wear 3 masks. You got to drink some kombucha just to safely leave the house. And then you go to like Arizona and they're like, y'all still doing that? Like, we just let Jesus take the wheel. We work this out. I mean, they're just like, it's like we're working with such different facts right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I went to Vegas
fluid.
recently and I was shamed for wearing a mask here and there. Just like, dude, the fuck are you from California?
Yeah.
I understand it though. Like when I went to Florida, I was just there a couple of weeks ago, and like everybody in my family had COVID. Like they were just fuck masks, that's bullshit. But then they all got COVID because I guess they deserved it or something. So I get there and I've got a pocket full of masks, and then I go to put one on and go in the store. I'm like, shit, this is so hot. Like it's 100 degrees here. No wonder you people hate these masks.
Right.
This sucks. My whole face broke out because I bothered to wear a freaking mask. I'm like, forget this. No one else is doing it. I'm joining that party.
It's so aggressive, people who don't want you to wear a mask. Like first time I did stand up on the road, when I'd already gotten vaccinated, but I was like, I think I only had like 1 shot. So I'm like, I think I'm just going to sell my merch after the shows, but I'm going to put them on the table and people can grab them.
Honor system.
Stand back 6 feet.
Yeah. I'm going to stand back. People are like, hey man, great show. And they'd reach out and touch your arm real quick or like touch you with their hands.
I know it's weird. A few times, like as the world opens back up, you meet with someone, you reach your hand out and then you go, oh no, I don't mean that. Let's elbow tap it. And you're like, am I a dick for doing that? For pulling the thing? It's like
What I think is so funny is people who were single when this started, they were like, yeah, basically the first person I hooked up with, I just stayed with them for the next year and a half.
Right. A lot of people did that, and a lot of people broke up. How did you guys do during this whole thing?
We did. I think we did good, and then we would have our little freakouts. Like she has to go to work, 4 days a week. She's out of the house, so that kind of gives us a little bit of okayness, but like, yeah, there's definitely some moments where you're just sort of like, oh, now we're gonna eat dinner together after being together all day.
Right.
What do we possibly talk about? You know, like, oh, what did you? Oh, I was there when you did that, and I also did it. Okay.
You could say, you know, good job on the carrots. Wow, these are super.
And then for a while we were just like watching TV while we were eating. I'm like, we're already that couple. We're just sort of like.
And TV became. Didn't you feel a year in like I have finished TV? I've watched all of the TV. I don't want to. I don't want to do it anymore. And you like deep dive into like, you know, German mysteries or
right, totally
some obscure
thing. And then you'd be on the air the next day. I'd be like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. This show's dark. It's German. You got to watch it with the subtitles.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Isn't that so funny with TV? Like, I went back and watched The Wire for the first time, like 5 years after it came out. And then in my stand-up sets for like the next month, I was like, hey, you know I'm like Omar up here. And everyone's like, what the hell is he talking about? It's so long ago.
Let me explain that one.
You just kind of get like, it's so easy when you're just talking for a living to like, to feel like your reality is what everybody is surrounded by. So your references, you know, make sense to everybody. And they're like, we don't live in 2008. So we don't know what you mean.
Yeah, we watched that 5 years ago and
right.
Totally forgot about it.
Oh, here's what I'm really into now. This is the best show on Netflix. You would never think you'd like it. It's called Drive to Survive. It's a docu-series about Formula One racing. It is so good. It's like just about yeah. And I never cared about car racing. My wife never cared about it. We were so into it. We literally, before we started trying to get pregnant, we've been going go-karting, like down to places where you go like 45 miles an hour on these little teeny go-karts. It's awesome.
All right, hold on. Let's watch the trailer here.
All right. Let me jump ahead.
Drive to
What
Survive.
separates them from mere mortals?
So is it like behind the scenes of?
Yeah, it takes you through the whole season of these Formula One guys who go like 250 miles an hour. Like, it's just crazy.
And this is a documentary?
Yeah, docuseries.
Oh, interesting.
Roll it. Just roll it.
Okay, Nico. Get me up. It's fire.
I love the danger, that adrenaline and that excitement. They have crashed! They've gone into each other!
I'll do anything I can to get the best results possible. I'm not worried about dying.
Oh, that's epic.
Oh, hold on. So that's when you know to go. The 5 reds and then nothings. They don't do a green. They don't do a roll.
It is kind of confusing that they don't do a green. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that.
They don't give you a 3, 2, 1, go.
But what's so cool about this show is it's like all over the world. So these races are like in Azerbaijan, like just like random places all over the place. And it's like it's kind of like soccer where it's something that's super popular all over the world, but in America, we don't care about it. Mm-hmm. So like while NASCAR, I think gets like 5 million views, a race this gets 98 million people watch these races on TV all over the world. Yeah.
I just wonder why we don't care about soccer. Like, it does seem like everyone loves it. So you hear people just waxing philosophic about the beautiful game. And I'm like, who fucking cares? Give me some football. Not your football, the real football.
Yeah.
And then,
the one that doesn't involve feet.
Yeah, right. They're like, hey,
I'm looking for that one.
The Europeans go, hey, you like football? I love football.
Oh my God, it's great.
I mean, soccer. Soccer. Oh, shit.
Especially because our female soccer team is like the best in the world.
They are.
Like, we are like the absolute best. We were like, oh, I really don't care about that. Like, I don't even care about male soccer.
Yeah. I wish I would get into it. I guess maybe it's just not shoved in my face enough. That's why we swallowed the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know.
I swallow the NFL. What a slut.
Fresh sperm.
You know,
I can't get into baseball anymore, though. Well, yeah. What was that?
I don't want to say goodbye yet, but I do want another drink.
Okay, yeah.
We all take turns refreshing our drinks. I want to go first.
stupid.
I'll
All right, so
I'll be right back.
I'll be the constant here.
Yes,
right. And I brought my bottle into the
Okay.
the here. My wife.
While Sarah's gone, dude, do some of your impressions of her dirty talk that she's told you.
I can still hear
the
you.
thing. See, here's the thing. Like, I don't consider myself a great, impressionist. She's actually really good at that. She's good at accents. And so she does this, like, the dirty Russian accents, which I can only do, like, vodka. You have more vodka. But she does this with, like, a blonde wig on. She has, like, a whole set of wigs too. She talks about this on the show.
Wait. In their sex life, she's busting out wigs and stuff.
Yeah, she's pulling out wigs and fucking putting on accents, which is like super advanced. I mean, I think that's awesome if you can do that. I can't. First of all, my wife wouldn't do that. She's not going to incorporate that. She's just not that person. She's actually super shy and avoids the mic at all costs.
That's hardcore. I mean, once you get into like a props department, you're definitely taking it up a notch.
Yeah, and the toolbox. You should ask her about all that stuff.
Yeah.
She's got a full on toolbox.
Because I always think about, like, when people break out toys and stuff, there is always that moment after, I'm sure, where, like, you have to clean them off and put them in storage and wrap them in a bag. It's like, it just seems
right. Yeah. Or especially if she has kids too. So, you got to clean that up.
Yeah, the kid comes in the bathroom. It's like, here's mommy's strap on hanging up next to her face towels. All right.
Yeah, I mean, especially the dick-shaped ones, which is
that's a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway right there.
Yeah, she has that too. I got videos to show you later on. I want to show you a couple of videos. This is typically what we do for these happy hours, which is random dumb shit. You'll love them. I guarantee it.
Okay. I thought we were still on the Sarah dirty stuff. I was like, wow, you even have videos.
Oh no. No, we actually wanted to show one of your videos. It was a recent thing you post, which is about how the white people saved racism in America.
Oh, right.
That was super genius.
Thank you.
It's almost as good as the last one you just did that we just showed, which was, what was that about? I forget.
It was me, the proposal thing.
Right.
So how long have you been married? How long do you think you're married before you get to wigs and stuff? Like, I would bet Sarah wasn't doing that year one.
Honestly, I'm not married. So I'm engaged, and I was supposed to be married for so long that I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to call her my fiance anymore. Kind of over this. I wanted to be married a long time ago. You know what I mean? I mean, after the engagement, I wanted to get it done. I mean, I shouldn't say it that
over
way.
with.
But she's super particular about what she wanted, so the planning took a lot longer than it should have.
Oh, that's a red flag. That is a red flag.
COVID hit. No, I mean, it's fine.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a red flag.
I'm happy with our relationship as it is, and here's what I realized. It's not going to be anything different when you get married. Like, fucking, it doesn't all just suddenly magically change when you're married, right? So
well, it does if you don't get a prenup. Yes.
Hashtag winning. Mo, you're celebrating that a little bit too much.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
This isn't gonna be online, is it? Or is this...
Yes, it is forever.
Damn
So,
it.
Mo, do you need to get a drink? How are you doing on your drink?
I'm doing okay. I got a little bit of the best.
Just a glass of ice. I mean, what'd you guys talk about? Just Britain's.
Oh, I was asking him. And,
We're talking about your toolbox and your
really? You told Mo about my toolbox.
First he asked me to do an impression of your impression, which you're great at impressions. I can't really do a great one of what you do. Like, you do the whole Russian thing. Maybe you can give him a sample of that. I'm not. All I could say was vodka. You want some more vodka?
Hold on. Someone's got a good point here. Go Boingingo or whatever. Boingo says you're only talking about Sarah wearing the wigs. Should we discuss John? Good point. Let's hear about what does John do?
I don't want to talk about John behind.
Oh, okay.
John, come on. I've been trying to get him in here. He goes, "Oh, it sounds like it's fun in there." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. You should come in here."
We're having a great time.
But what I want to know, Sarah, you weren't doing the wigs the first year, I bet, right?
No.
So how long do I have to wait of marriage till I'm getting to that fun, funky stuff? Because we don't do any of that yet.
Well, you got to buy the wigs.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Bring them home, be like, "Put this on, bitch."
Is that how it works?
Do you consider her outgoing?
Yeah, she is. I mean, I tell you, like, feminism makes it weird sometimes, you know? Like, if you're like, oh, you look hot. You should strip or something like that. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. But then she's like, why don't you strip? Then I'm like, no, that's not, because that's not one of your fantasies. Because I know that's not one of her fantasies.
It doesn't matter now. You've stripped for her.
No, he's trying to make a point though.
My point is that's not one of her fantasies, and so she's just doing that to keep some pro.
That thing. I know what you're talking about.
She's just trying to out of some anxiety about the power thing. I don't know. I think it's weird.
So she's like straightforward. We're in traditional gender roles, and this is how it goes.
No, not that necessarily. I mean,
I ask a question, you don't have to answer it, but I'm going to
Okay.
watch this really closely because I know what she does for a living. Okay, so does she ever just like? Does she snap those gloves on?
no.
little of that acting.
No, I was just telling Brent, I can't get down with. And this is maybe just my immaturity, where I can't get down with props yet.
Oh,
because then you gotta. I was telling them, there's like, what do you do with them? You gotta have the gloves near the bed. You gotta get rid of them. You gotta this. You gotta that. It just seems like it's just a lot of.
Do it now before you have kids, because.
One time I was in my parents' room as a kid, and I was going through their drawers, and I found some sex dice.
Sex dice, like
you roll them, and then it says
this much.
Go down on this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My feet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah, and the thing is that like John is like devious and funny, and so he'll suggest things, and I'm like, I'll do that, that's fine. But it did take us a while, so don't worry. We've been together since 1989, so 1,000 years.
Right.
Whoa.
Sarah, I mean, keep in mind, Sarah does a radio show. It's just she's super like she practices her fucking accents. She's all
what
about.
about you're talking about like when I role play?
Yeah, you're like
our favorite one.
You're a performer, is what I'm saying.
Our favorite one is when I don't have to perform at all. I play a paralyzed person. No,
I do not.
I do. And
yeah, she does that.
What kind of twisted ass fantasy is that?
Right? I'm like, and he plays the nurse that's come to clean me. Because the paralyzed people
so
have
fucked up. I'm not
so-
sure.
It's really not cool. This is really disgusting.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's safe between two consenting adults.
This seems really fucked up.
It's not fucked up. It's fun. You should try it, because then that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Because the paralyzed person is so attractive, right? That the nurse is just like, I just want to give you pleasure. And
just want to change your shit bag.
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
Well, are you able to talk in this fantasy, or you?
No.
See, now it feels like it's just him taking advantage of you. Then, like, I don't know. This seems like the opening scene of Kill Bill.
I'm not really paralyzed or anything.
I know, but it's still your play acting. This
that
is weird.
Kill Bill thing, dude. I will say this: that is one of the most deeply horrifying. They treat it perfectly because it becomes a comedic thing. But I'm sorry, coma rape, not cool.
Well, you just said that's what you guys do every Friday. What are you talking about?
Coma. I'm aware.
It's even worse. It's even worse because you're awake.
This is what you call consensual, non-consensual sex.
Okay.
We do a lot of that. We do a lot of that.
I'm going to pitch that to my wife. Actually, that does sound like the kind of fantasy my wife get into, because she's on call this weekend, so she's going to be tired.
Yeah.
Just lay there. Just lay there. I'm going to make a mess all over you. It rinses off. Don't worry about it.
And then does he whisper in your ear afterwards? There's no copay.
You're actually
That
not getting paid for
isn't
this.
hotter.
So yeah. Pornhub
Yeah.
is full of like, no, stop it, don't do that, stop that, I don't like it. That's what it's all about on Pornhub nowadays, right?
Is that true? There's a lot of
there's a lot of
simulated,
especially like stepbrother porn.
There's so much stepbrother, stepsister, stepfather, stepmother. It's really quite weird.
Yeah, it's super weird.
My parents are still married, so I get the sense that I really missed out on a lot of good times. Because apparently those intermarriages, there's a lot of fun that's happening in that house. It just seems like these step siblings cannot stop fucking each other.
If only you had the chance to have a stepsister.
Right. I just got a biological brother. There was just no fun happening in that house. You know what I mean? But God, did I miss out. And then there's some hot milfy stepmom who was having sex with me when I was 17. None of the good stuff. Just a regular Jewish mom.
I know you're making a joke, but be glad that didn't happen to you. That really does happen to some people, and they're so fucked up from it, Mo.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well,
They're ruined. You didn't want to be ruined.
Well, I guess you must be watching different Pornhub videos than me because it seems like you're having a great time. I don't know what videos you're watching. Mine always end right after they come. There's no like prologue where like he then had horrible psychosis, did not have a relationship for the rest of his life. He had intimacy issues. She hung herself in a prison. End of masturbation.
Yeah, it's too bad. I always hang for those prologues. It doesn't seem good.
Yeah, Sarah, watch a couple of fucking porn videos and you'll change your stance.
Yeah, John, I only like certain porn videos, and I mean, I'll watch porn, and I get that dudes like porn. I'm fine with that, but I only like to see certain things in porn. Like, I don't care about a guy going down on a girl or anything. I like to see black dudes with like Asian women, and I just want a tight shot on that. That's all I want. That's what and so John sets
specifically black dudes and Asian women.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting because I need to have one of the people white. I pretty much need to have a white dude to put myself in it somehow. I don't know why.
Because your dick compares favorably.
No, I don't know. It's just sort of like, for some reason, I just naturally will like, oh, white dude with black woman, white dude with Asian woman, white dude. I just sort of like, I need like.
What if it was just a black dude with a white chick? Because I'll go for that too.
I think he's looking for the white dick.
Oh, I need to kind of feel like, I mean, you know what it is too? I'm a big POV guy. I like the POV, so I think I kind of put myself in there.
Point of view. So,
as in,
dude, you have to try the fucking this VR glass.
Yeah, it's like Sarah. It's like this.
It's that's right.
So imagine the computer screen is a butt. Right. And now here you go, and then here's like the kind of.
I'm a little bit offended that my face is on that screen. Is it me or is this totally out of control? You know what? The problem is that we've started our secret show up again. I would like to now extend an official invite when you come on, because I know you're coming on. We're talking with Mo Mandel. If you're just joining us, this is Mo Mandel. The guy is fantastic. And he's going to be
Netflix specials. I mean, 46.
Not 46.
46. Please give me the whole 46 punchline. San Francisco, 21st through 24th of July.
And he's going to be on our show leading up to that. We need to figure out a date. Let's do that now. But so if you would, that day that you come on as a guest, if you would please stay for our secret show, that would be, because it's so fun and it's so absolutely filthy and no one hears it. I don't understand how it can be much filthier than this. Like I might bring my wife. That'll be the show she gets pregnant. Ooh, there you go. Get her knocked up good.
That would be really great, actually, if we could have my kid conceived on that show.
That would be so great.
All right. I have no idea.
While you are doing a Russian accent and Bryn is then doing an impression of that Russian accent.
I'm so excited for the Russian accent.
More vodka, please. More vodka.
Oh, more vodka is here.
And Bryn, that's really the only word you can do in Russian.
It's all I think about is vodka.
More vodka,
please.
Gave vaccine to Jason. She lived. It's safe. Everyone take vaccine.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay.
So I wanted to show one of the most. I have 3 videos to show.
We'll
go.
Boy, it has been an hour. I can't believe it.
It's quick.
Mo,
it goes fast.
I fucking love you. You're great.
I love you guys. This has been the most fun I've had all day, without a doubt.
One of them is Mo's. I wanted him to kind of comment on one of his own jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my favorite video.
How he saved racism in America.
We all did. The white people saved us.
All right.
Saved everyone.
Here we go. All right.
I got married right in the middle of the racial justice summer, right when we cured racism. I don't know if you guys remember that. There's a lot of white people here. Now, you remember when we all collectively put that Instagram square up and we just nipped it in the bud? Do you remember that?
By the way, I love that you have these little
I
visuals in
know. The visual thing is so great.
All right. I've never felt so good. I'm so proud of white people for what we did. You know what I mean? God, when white people come together, what we can do. Put that square on Instagram, and friends of mine who are black were like, dude, did you do something? Because the cop just gave me a Starbucks gift card. I don't know, something is very different right now. I'm like, that was us. So it's just white people doing what white people do, bro. Taking care of business, man. We brought in racism. We take that shit out, bro. You're welcome. Crap on us, bro.
I also want to point out this is a club full of only 50 people, so there would be more thunderous laughter.
Oh, are you actually measuring the laughter?
Yeah.
God, you're so self-conscious. Stop it.
I'm a comedian. I'm horribly insecure.
Genius bit. The genius, like so
genius
sharp,
bit.
so perfect.
Right.
So
thank you.
Yeah. All right.
You know who didn't think it was genius? This guy. That's the bit that he made the comment about.
No, is that true?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you think is entitled about this bit? I don't understand
what a bunch of douchebags we are.
Yeah, no,
I don't understand. Like, some people hate me or heckle me online. I'm like, you are so dumb. You have completely missed the joke and then gotten angry about how you missed the joke.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's probably
don't read the comments. I always say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow I always do read them.
You always go looking for our live. Where are we live on? Are we live on YouTube? Hold on, let me find that real quick. Let me see if I can find our screen. I'm like, Sarah, we're casting.
Kay Whitesell says, I didn't notice the lack of laughing.
Oh, Kay Whitesell, you're a sweetheart. Coco Cupcake, maybe you could learn something.
Coco says ratings gold. She thinks
Coco's on board. She was hard to get. Now we got her.
Well, you won her over.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a couple of videos for you.
Yeah. All right. So listen, I will warn you, Mo. Bryn has some eclectic taste when it comes to videos.
So this is like Bryn's top videos of the week or some shit like that.
Okay.
It's just what I want. You know how you get lost in a rabbit hole on YouTube or TikTok. So I just show random videos that I want to highlight this week. So here's
random videos that Bryn wants to highlight.
Bryn, can I send you one while you're doing this? Because I have one that is
oh my God, please do.
So money.
Are you gonna send it to my text or?
I'm gonna text you to you.
All right. I'm gonna put up something while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Feel free to text. You can text Sarah at this number. Sign up for text at 415.
You guys, seriously, I will send you. I'm not gonna. I swear to God, I'm spending 50% of my days chatting with listeners.
It's actually people think that it's not a real number.
It's totally me. It's my real. It is a real number. It's not my personal, but it shows up like a text thing.
Sarah on the other side. She spends a lot of time.
I'm there. I'm
ignoring me while I'm.
That is true.
Yeah, that shit. I like. No, yeah. I mean, she spends a lot of time ignoring me because I'm sitting there watching her fucking respond.
And I'm like talking to listeners.
To listeners all day. All right. So hold
on.
Okay.
Did you set it up for Bryn?
Let me make sure.
Because I want you to be able to concentrate on these videos he's going to play.
Okay. I sent it. I can focus. 100% in now.
Super important. Now I'm out of it. I got to make sure that I send it to myself and do all that.
The internet is so great. It's just the greatest. Like, it's almost like comedy is irrelevant now because there's just so many videos that random people make that are just as good,
And can I say, how fun is it just to fucking hang out on a Friday?
It's super fun.
We got the fun people watching, but it's just us having fun. Connecting.
And I love the comment thing. There's a lot of clever little zingers in here.
Yep.
Our
listeners are our viewers, whatever you guys are.
Yeah, you see that right there?
Clever.
You see that right
All there? Bryn's videos are gold. Okay, Gina.
That's probably not
true.
Kiss a
little ass.
Also, I feel like Bryn is the one controlling this, so he's probably editing out ones that are like, Bryn's videos suck. He's just like, yeah, that one's gone.
He only puts up the ones he likes.
You're right about that. Let me cue up Mo's video real quick.
Okay, we're gonna start with Mo.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me give me a sec to just cue it up real quick.
All
right.
I have no idea who made this, but somebody sent it to me.
All right. So this
the weird thing is, after we get done with the happy hour, I always feel like, well, the night is done, and then I get out and it's only 6:00. And I'm like, now what do I do?
Now I'm fucked up and going to sleep.
I know.
But at least during COVID, at least that was kind of like I would usually go to bed at like 8:30.
Because why? Because
what else are you gonna do?
Right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna refresh this page.
This one is gold. So check this out. This is companies after Pride Month.
All right.
No more. I am delivered.
Oh, you got to start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
Men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. I said women. I'm not gay.
I'm sorry. What the hell is happening?
I don't know.
You're yelling at me about not being gay.
It must be some sort of weird religious conversion thing. And for this part of the ceremony, you just get up there and scream about how you're not gay. It's just so sad and crazy.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Why are people so fucking concerned about this? Who gives a shit?
Oh, it's so sad and so weird. But my favorite part is when he goes, women, 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 women. Oh. He has like almost a visceral, like kind of like Robert Durst, when he would kind of like have those sort of like burps that he would do during the what was that thing? The jinx.
The jinx. Yeah.
The jinx. Remember, he had because he had killed those people, most likely, allegedly killed them or whatever. So when he would
kill them all,
when he would sit, he had like these like burps of like probably pent up guilt.
All right, kill her. Wait.
I'm not gay. Women. I don't know what that was, but it was definitely nuts.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. I love the Cure.
Jinx, right.
But that's basically just a little preview of what I'll be doing at the Punchline. If people come out 24th and my wife and parents will be there, and I'll pretty much just be yelling I'm not gay for about 45 minutes while you guys have true drinks.
Is your wife going to be in town?
Yeah, she is.
Oh my God! Please have her on when we do the secret show. I have a million questions for her. Like what? Nothing. I'll ask her when.
Do you think she'll be remote working?
I'm going to see if I can talk to her, and I got to talk to her hospital about this. But I would love it if every show I could raffle off a free vasectomy that she could do backstage after the show.
Oh, she does. I didn't even think about that. She used to do operations on dicks.
Oh yeah. She's slicing and dicing. She's giving them mouth to mouth, bringing them back.
No, stop it.
I don't know how it works.
Right. You're not.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah. But that's so exciting. I didn't really think about it. I thought she just like looked, No,
she does she puts like they have like pumps that you put in there. So if you have to get hard, you go.
Oh, is that the one where they take out one of your balls and put the pump?
Yeah. They put the little thing in there.
She does that.
Check this out.
She's a hero.
She went on Dr. Drew's show down in LA, and she brought this like device to show him. And it was like this giant fake penis pump up device that sales reps use. And then she had it in my car, and she's like, "Well, I can't fit it in my bag to fly back up to Portland, so just like leave it in your car." I'm like, "I really don't want this in my car." I just got like this giant fake penis device in my car. And then it took her a year to finally take it back, but she wouldn't let me throw it away because like $1,000 device. So then finally I just had it in my apartment, like in the closet. And then when during COVID happened, I had someone subleasing and they went into my apartment. I was like, just in case you see a giant inflatable penis device, just to give you a little heads up about what's going on with that.
That's a tough one.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you have a great excuse.
But it sounds like an excuse when you tell somebody.
Where do you have? So you have an apartment in LA. You have an apartment in Portland, and I mean your combined apartments. Where else? Tell me.
Paris, Milan. No, that's it.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Right.
Just the two.
The 46 Netflix specials paid for that, right?
Yeah, those 46 Netflix specials did not pay as good as you would think. Really praising.
Okay, next video.
All right, I'm going to show you a couple of dumb videos. All right. Satisfying and dumb. This last video here.
Into the thick of it.
All right, this is a couple. Yeah, into the thick of it. It's a song. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is relationship goals, Mo. Maybe you can aspire.
Ooh, okay.
Takes a lot of time. It's very satisfying at the very end of this. Okay, just watch at the end. So he's spending a lot of time placing these pots in the right places for, I think those are ping pong balls, right?
Yeah.
So they can end up in the right hole. Okay. So that's already.
By the way, just an aside, this is totally the type of shit that we.
That's the type of shit I play all the time.
Kind of thing. This is the video that he's into.
Exactly.
I feel like there was better videos of people shooting ping pong balls.
All right, just
no,
watch.
Just watch.
Okay, whatever. Okay, amazing. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Not so great, right?
No.
It's funny they change their outfits. Like she's. This is over the course.
So they
of a
do
few,
this.
This is over the course of a few days.
This
It
is
took
what
them
they
like
do.
I don't know, fucking at least 2 hours, right?
Oh, that's a good one.
That was pretty impressive.
She's left. Oh.
Yeah, she's tired. She's tired. AF. All right.
100.
Here it is. Okay, the money shot, and this is why it's so satisfying. I'm
Okay,
like,
I'm ready.
Okay, it's already amazing. All right, it's already a lot of fucking time that it takes.
Just applaud.
Into the sacrilege. Oh.
That's what I'm talking about right there. No, yeah.
That was so good. I can't even express.
No, I mean the fact that it goes with the music. You had no idea it was going with the beat.
No, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But now, was the dinosaur part of it, or was that like another video playing?
That was part of it. I have no. It's just part of their celebration. I don't even know what that's about. That's why I just took it down. Here, this is them like just going crazy with it. This is being dumb.
Now, how many times do you think during the course of making that video they just looked at each other and they're like, "Is the relationship done? Are we done?"
I don't sink it this time.
No, clearly she puts up with his shit. You know what I mean? Like this is all part of being.
Do you think she's just an observer, or that she's an active participant?
I bet she is. I bet she supports his hobby.
He is
here.
the one who starts the things, but maybe she's helping him with the trajectory.
Maybe I bet. You know, how could you not as a couple?
No, I hope that's it. I hope he's not doesn't do it. He goes, "All right, babe, clean this all up. I'm gonna go."
As it should be. All right. One more time.
Happy Friday, Brent.
Come on.
It is pretty good. It's pretty good.
So stupid.
I mean, I've seen dumber things.
I know it's stupid, but you know.
It's not stupid. Actually, I give you shit, but you do find the weirdest.
I find the most random videos that I just love and I want to share it with people. Okay. All right. And here's the last one we're going to end this show with. All right. This is a video about this really adorable kid. But let me cue it up properly.
All right.
All right. Let me get it up.
Someone wrote, "I wish I was a few lemon drops in." I think that means we're doing a good job. People are like, "I wish I was having fun and drunk right now."
I'm having whiskey.
Honestly, John bought a Costco bottle of pre-mixed lemon drops at 18% liquor.
18, pretty good.
Yeah. This is 100 proof right here. So last video here. Okay. This is just.
By the way, I'll be sorry to see it this end.
Yeah, I know. I'm having a great time.
I know. I'm always so fucking great.
All right, here's this kid. All right, ready? Oh shit! I just muted it. 1 second. I spilled my beer too. Fuck.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Percy is my favorite.
What?
I want you to clean your beer up. I'm very concerned because there's so much equipment.
It's equipment, but it's just a desk right here.
Just take a second and clean it up.
What a great ending for the show when Bryn gets electrocuted live on camera and just goes, it just falls out of frame.
This has been one of
and then the video plays up, "I'm not gay," and then the show just ends.
Mo, why are you here? It's so fun.
I know. So wait, I'm bummed. When I come down there, you're not going to be back in the studio yet?
No, we won't.
No, we won't. Oh, but if you want, you can come over to my house or Brent's house because we have whole setups. See,
Let's do that. Yeah.
You can come over and just hang out. That'd be super.
Dude, let's
fun.
do it. That would be cool. That'd be.
You have to drive here.
What's that?
You'd have to drive.
That's okay. I have a car.
Okay, great.
Let's do it.
I got my beer cleaned. Fuck.
Take your time because I'm with Mo. I'm anti-electrocution.
No. It's on my desk. It's fine. There's a lot of gear around.
Do you need to go get the Windex?
Bryn's, are you at home, or why do you look like you're in like some sort of fancy? You look like you're in like a real studio.
Yeah, I'm in a studio. I'm at home. Yeah.
Sarah's in a museum of stands.
Sarah's actually.
How many different stands do you have behind yourself?
I'll be able to put you right on the Zoom. It's all set.
Yeah, actually, Sarah's studio is great.
I got a good studio, but it does look messy, doesn't it?
It's because you got these giant like lights or mics or I don't know. There's just a lot of. Oh, you got the sweet guitars though. That's pretty nice.
Mics, there's iPads.
Oh
all kinds
man,
of
I can't believe I spilled all that beer. That's crazy. All right, big shot for me. To win it in the fucking live. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. L'chaim.
All right.
Tony H. Bryn is slipping.
Yeah, I mean, my D game, that's for sure.
Sarcastic autism mommy. Spank him, Sarah.
What do you expect? Come on. All right, here we go. This is just a way to end the show. I thought
okay,
it would be
this
great
is
to
the way to end the show.
Okay. All right, this kid. And then
all right, I'm ready.
All right, ready? So he loves this girl named Percy, okay? And the mom says, "Hey, tell me about Percy," right?
Okay.
You got it. You good. I love Percy. I love Percy.
Wait, what?
Percy is my favorite.
Pussy's my favorite.
Young man. No. Well, you know what? You on the right track. You got it. You good.
I just think it's adorable.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn special. Yeah.
I don't know. That's all.
It's fun when kids say the words wrong.
Dirty words. Yeah,
I also love TikTok because that's now a whole genre of video of just people reacting to other people's videos. Like that thing has like 450,000 views, and that's that guy watching the kid being like,
right.
What now?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Totally. It's capitalizing on
Y'all on
somebody
the
else's.
right track.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So before we go, I just want to make sure that we hit the proper things. Mo,
Hit all the things.
We'll plan the date that you'll be on the Sarah and Vinny show.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I love it.
So
I hope we can really do this where I can come over. That would be a blast.
You're 100% invited to sit in the couch behind me, and we'll do the whole show. Come early.
Can I?
Whole show.
Damn, we're planning.
Can I hold the guitar and just softly strum during the show?
And I can. Yes. Do you play guitar at all?
Mo, I don't want you.
Not at all.
Then I will not plug it in, but you can strum it.
Okay, good.
All right. Hold on. So July 21st.
We're gonna talk about this
is a
after we hop
No,
off.
we're doing it right now.
Because I don't know if Mo's serious about coming at.
I'm 100%. I'm serious.
You're gonna,
I'm gonna take him
You
out
know,
his
morning
word.
shows start super early, so you can show up.
I'll do it.
Show up early, man. You know what? I'll come
You gotta-
over too. We'll fucking party. We'll all go.
Oh, now shit's getting wild. Bryn's gonna spill beer all over the place. This is gonna get wild.
Are we gonna drink during the show? We can't.
No,
do
we
that.
can drink during the secret show, maybe.
Can we wear one of your wigs during the show?
Oh,
Yes.
you do your
Oh,
accents.
I will bring.
Oh, I will 1,000%.
Can we have a fucking huge, massive orgy?
No.
You definitely lost me there, but I do like the idea of the
I
wigs.
know, but the problem is my husband will be here the whole time. He's very anti
Oh, God.
dude. So
Old Dr. Cockblock again.
there it is. All right.
All
So,
right. Mo
you're the one
Menzel.
married to the doctor.
That's true.
Is it the 21st or the 24th of July?
21st to the 24th. Yeah, Wednesday through Saturday.
That's
All right.
right.
Would it be too late if we had you on the Friday so we could go crazy?
All right.
No, I think that'd be fine. Whatever you want. I'm
Let's
game.
Friday the 23rd then. Okay, Bryn, you work it out with him, but let's for sure.
All right, we'll work
I
that-
want him to be here for the whole show.
Love it.
Brittany will
Love.
Brittany or Vinny will love it.
I will say the last things. All right. So YouTube.com, random hookups is where we're at.
You're already here. Please
Definitely-
subscribe.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
subscribe there if you can. Sarah's phone number is
Yeah.
this number here.
And I
So
swear to
she
God, that
actually
is a
responds
direct
to
line
that.
to
It's
me.
a
I
trip.
sit here and text people all day.
Here's my number, and this actually turns out to be Skid Lol.
It's like Kid
My
Rock,
actual
but
number,
it's
Mo.
Skid Law.
Skid Lol is a picture number, and that's pretty much it. I just want to hit all those things before you hop out.
Can I get my brother's number just to annoy him?
Absolutely. I'm all slow.
Tell me,
What
I'll
else should
put
we
it as
do?
a banner right now.
Maybe I'll do it when I'm in the studio. That'd be really great.
Hey, everybody who watched tonight, thank you so much. Don't tell your friends that we've been drinking. Have a great weekend. Have a good 4th of July, and we love you. And Mo, thank you a million thank yous for being.
Thank you guys. A blast. I'll see every single one of you at the shows.
Super fun.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Peace
Take
out.
us out.
Peace.
Peace.